Hello, guys. Today I'm on a live call with a founder. We are going to build an AI diagnostic agent inside Claude Cowork that converts a LinkedIn profile and a business objective into a structured growth report. And this is part of something bigger. I am actually building growth agents for founder led inbound systems. Now, let me introduce you guys to our guest today. That's great to know. As we discussed yesterday, right? Both of us were very intrigued by the new Claude Cowork, right? There's a lot of buzz around for that software,
Yep.
and we really wanted to kind of experiment this out, like so do an experiment with it, right? So I think I kind of promised that I'll kind of start with some kind of agent to just test out the product itself, and I think I've done that. What I've done is I have created a an agent which takes in your LinkedIn profile, your business objective, and then kind of diagnoses your profile to catch the gaps in it and
Mhm.
point out how you can recorrect course, right? What changes you can make in your profile to improve your LinkedIn conversion rates. So let's start without any delay.
Yep. Yep.
Your profile is already open in the background, right?
Yes.
So let's just quickly start with it already. So I have the profile. Uh, I'll just copy it
Mm-hmm.
and I'll open up the bot. Uh, so I think I've done a test on my own profile before, but
Okay.
so the way I hope you can see the Claude
I
Cowork
can. I can see.
screen, right? So analyze this LinkedIn profile. I've put in your profile and let's see what happens.
Ooh. Excited as well as nervous to see what it tells about my profile. I haven't worked a lot on my profile though, but still I'm a I'm a bit nervous. Let's see what comes.
Great. So I think the first and the only question it has asked, what is the primary objective for your LinkedIn profile? So just tell me, what do you want to achieve with your LinkedIn account?
What are the options? I cannot read all the options. I can see generate leads and then I cannot read the rest of the
So
options.
yeah, I'll just go through those. I think first option is generate leads. Second one is attract investors.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is build strategic partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one is recruit top talent. And you can also add custom objective if you have any.
If I can select two, I'll select generate leads and strategic partnerships. But generate leads is the
Yeah,
top
let's go
priority.
with one as of now, right? Generate
Generate
leads. Okay, great. So let me just click on that. And I think now the bot is working. I'll tell you, it's more fun to see what Cloud is doing in this moment,
leads.
uh, rather than like what how it's going through your profile. I think that's really interesting and intriguing. Three, two,
Okay.
one. Hey, Siddharth, I think the report is complete. So let's
Mm.
just go through your report.
Okay.
Let me just focus on this. Yeah. Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yep, it is.
Great. So I think this is the title. Let's just move ahead. Oh man.
Oh,
Have you
great.
ever got have you ever got a F in your college or school ever?
No, no. Not like not in school, not in college,
Great
and
man.
not while as in the job as well. 24%, 19 out of 80. The worst
So
I've received.
no, so to put it in a positive light, I think till now you have not optimized your profile in the for lead generation anyway, right? So
Yep, yep. I haven't
I
done that.
think,
I haven't made changes to my profile since a long time. I don't remember last when I made
yeah,
significant changes to my profile.
yeah, I think uh, that's a good point to start with. I
Hmm.
think there's a lot that we
I
can
thought
gain
you're
here.
going to say that okay, then that's a good score if you have not like given like spent a lot of effort on your LinkedIn.
Great. But let's just analyze the agent also at this point, right? I don't want it to be just you, but let's just see to till what extent it's right about you. So I think what it's saying is that it's a job seeker CV, which is not a lead generation asset, which I think is a very good insight. I think 90% of the LinkedIn profiles are job seeker CVs, right? In a way, they are just extensions of resumes. So yeah, this I think is bang on.
Yep.
So what it's saying is there is no outcome language. So whenever you are generating leads, so the prospects that you want to attract should be able to see in your headline, everything with your profile should be about them, not you, right? What
Right.
outcomes they can drive should be the point when you are building any part of your profile
Outcome I can drive for them.
for them, exactly, and not what you have achieved in your life and all of that.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
think again it's just picking up the language part and saying that suggests job hunting and not client attraction, right? There's no featured section, no received recommendations. I think there are a lot of new sections. The last time you updated your profile, there are a lot of new sections that I've added, right?
Hmm.
You're not posting anything. There's no call to action. So if somebody wants to work with you, where would they click and, how do they work with you? How do they let you know? So I think
Yeah,
all
there's no
those,
CTA. I haven't asked for recommendation, anyone to like give recommendation to me or on LinkedIn, so I haven't done that. And obviously, I haven't posted much, so no featured section as well.
correct,
Yep, yep.
correct. So let's just see these are the top three wins that you can immediately change and would have a massive impact on your profile conversion, right? I think
Okay.
first, it's saying that your headline you should be rewritten. So I think it's business strategy, generalist, program management. This is a very generic headline, right? Nobody would
Hmm.
be able to separate you out from other people who are there, right? This doesn't tell anybody any special thing about you.
Your voice is not clear now. I could not hear the last line.
Is it okay now?
It is okay now.
Okay. So I think it is also suggesting a rewrite. So you can just copy paste this and just go with it, right? This is a very good headline, I think.
Okay.
Early stage founders build scalable business systems. So again, it did not ask for exactly what service you provide at this point. I think it's not mentioned in your profile. So the rewrite is also very generic at this point. It has no way to understand what business you want to get into, right?
But I'll have to replace this with the specific service I want to just
Correct. Correct. But
say.
I think we get the idea, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Last paragraph of your about section. Deal breaker, I am ready to return with a renewed focus. Again, it's saying it's a cover letter, resume kind of a situation, right? Rather, you should say my consulting practice, I should help founders. Again, whatever practice you want to, at the
Hmm.
end, you should call for a 30-minute call, your Calendly link or something of this sort, right? After they go through your profile, what next action they need to take, that needs
Correct.
to be in your about section.
I have to add CT at the end
Yes, that's what it's
of
saying.
of my
Second thing,
headline. Hmm.
yes. And the third thing is you need to have a featured section. So, which basically is in another place where you can put a CTA. So, there are three places you can put a CTA. One is the
Hmm.
main CTA in your LinkedIn profile. So, let me just um, quickly go through that. I would rather open my. Can you see my screen?
Yep, I can.
Uh, So we'll just quickly go through my profile.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
think because this is important, where should we put the CTA? I think that's very important.
Because if we have three places for putting up the CTA, then we should put up CTA on all three places.
Yes, that increases your chances to get calls and leads 3x, to be
Okay.
honest, like generally, right? So this is the primary place where you put the CTA, just below your headline. The
I've
second
seen
place,
put up their top mate link there.
you have put a top rate link.
I've seen a lot of people. They have put their top mate link at this point,
Sure,
which is
wherever you want to drive people from LinkedIn to your own properties, I think that's the link that you need to place here,
hmm, hmm.
right? The second place is in the about section, where that's the second recommendation. This, for example, here's my calendar link, right?
Okay,
So after I sell the story, that's where I put it. And the third place is here, featured section, where I think I have also have a book your LinkedIn network diagnostic call. So this is the
okay.
third place, right? So yeah, just quickly went through that. Let's go back to the report. And yeah, so I think this is what it's saying. Update the headline, rewrite the last paragraph of your about section. And for you specifically, I think the whole about section needs to be rewritten and then the featured section. Let's quickly move on to the actual
So what
scorecard.
doing those changes, the above three changes that you suggested, would get me passing marks?
I hope so. I would suggest you focus on working on all the parts, but yeah, that's the starting point.
Okay,
So to
okay.
not get overwhelmed. So I think your headline gets 2 points, your about section has 2 points, social proof three, featured section, which is understandable. Let's just go in a little bit in detail ki how deep this.
My experience section is 3 out of 10.
Yeah, let's
No,
just understand why that is, right? So I think, okay, I think it's catching the right thing. Generalist signals lack of specialization, the opposite of what clients want. Know who's your client, right? Your ICP. That guy needs to be mentioned. That profile, ICP profile needs to be mentioned somewhere. Whether it's founders you are catering to, right? Whether it's marketing guys you're catering to, product guys, whatever design people, no outcome language, no searchable keywords. So I think these three are the primary things. Spec waste limited character. I have earlier stage startup build scalable operations and growth systems. This could be one of them, right? Co-founder, Dex, gamer, etc., etc. About section, storytelling instinct is present, written in first person with a human quality. Patna origin story serves a job application, not lead generation. Again, as you said, right? It's written for job application primarily. That's how we used to write LinkedIn profiles a few years back, right?
that's why it was written. I wrote it to get a job,
Sure.
right? It was not for my business back then.
Yes. 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 I totally get that. And I'm ambiguous, seeking language, zero CTA, no link. So it's just giving you a fix, a shortcut fix. But yeah, we can work on these things after the call, right? I think we can work on all of these sections. Then social proof and credibility, I think this is important. So you have no recommendations, very well caught, right? Reach out to the former managers and get some recommendations. I think recommendations matter. If you are getting leads, these recommendations probably don't matter that much for your business per se, but for anybody to work with you and judge you as a person, I think from that angle, this is important. But yeah, this is, in my understanding, this is secondary. Then
Okay,
featured section, I think this is important. This is really important because featured section is has a lot of uses when it comes to case studies, giving you social proof, adding CTA links, giving more details about your services. Some people even put their pricing charts into this, right? Full-fledged pricing charts into this. and explaining features about the products and how those things work. Your best posts, which align with your personal brand. You can put all of that in featured section. So because you have none, I think this is a very good place to start with.
Okay.
Experience, I think, what it's saying is that your most recent and most important work experience, which is a Dex gamer, I
Hmm.
think you can add what exactly was your work and how did you go through that story, right? Your work in Dex Gamer, that you can write in a description. Previously, the description was not there in
Yep.
LinkedIn, but now they've added this, right? So this is again an interesting place to start. Let's move on to the next part report. I think 2 out of 10 in content and thought leadership, 5 out of 10 profile completeness, and CTA 2 in CTA and contact access. So I think in content, posted within the last 30 days. Okay, narrowly passing the minimum activity threshold. So again, as you said, right, you are not posting regularly, so which it kind of caught.
Okay.
Um,
So the primary reason for me scoring 2 out of 10 in content and thought leadership is like less number of posts that I've done.
so ideally you should post 3 times. Like if you really want to work on your LinkedIn profile, at least 3 times in a week. That's a
Hmm.
very good number to start with. And like power users or creators on LinkedIn post like 7 out of 7 days or at least 5 out of 7 days. If you are going 5 out of 7 days, that's like you are a power creator. So you get a lot
Okay.
of traction because a lot of people are posting hardly. I think one stat that I read, only 1% of people on LinkedIn are creators at this point, which is
Hmm.
very less compared to other platforms. So yeah, that's
What
a
is the
big
definition of
opportunity.
creator here?
Sorry, come again.
What is the definition of creator?
Creator is anybody who's creating content on LinkedIn. That's all. Any
So,
kind of content.
so I am a creator, right? Because I've created at least a few.
So
I would
creators are more
say
regular in that sense. I get your point. So if you are an occasional content posting content on LinkedIn, that's not a proper creator.
got it. So something like posting once a week at least can be considered a creator, right?
Not really. So creators usually, so that's a different model. That's a not different business model where they grow through reach, right? They grow through high reach, and then they kind of convert a very small part of it, or they
Okay.
just do brand deals and stuff like that. So that's a different business model altogether. So it's more complex than how I explained it. But to keep it simple, if you are posting 3 times, as I said, right? The definition, my personal definition. So everybody can have a different definition, but personally, I consider somebody creator if they are posting at least 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week at least.
Okay. Okay. But I think we digressed. Let's come back to my
Yeah, yeah,
profile.
sure. So I think it's also looking at your engagement. Okay, content niche also. It's picking up your content niche, right?
Hmm.
So one is from D2C and another one is from fashion trend. So I
Hmm.
think once you add all the context, I think these two connect, right? This is what you're trying to do, right? A fashion D2C brand is what you're aiming to build. So I think it would make sense if you can do it more consistently. See, it's also saying 3 posts per week, one theme, right? You can start with that. So I think we can work on that after the call, sure. Then profile completeness, custom URL is there. Okay. I think it's just looking at your SEO and your general metrics. Oh, it's also looking at your design choices. No banner image, right? You have not used your banner properly. I think fine. That do. Creator mode is there that you need to activate, right? That's another feature that has been added. It's a little bit old, but yeah, it's there. So once you add this, people can start following you on LinkedIn. That's another important thing, right?
Got it.
So they don't need to connect with you only. So if you are a creator, you should actually activate your creator mode in
So my
settings.
primary CTA would then be follow and not connect.
It would be both, to be honest. But say if 10 people are coming on your profile, one or two want to actually connect and talk to you. The rest eight really want to look at your content if you're a content creator, right? In that aspect. So so yeah, the primary CTA is follow. I agree with you, but people can again connect. They will see they will fall in a loop, right? They'll follow your content, your activities on LinkedIn, and then follow is a lesser commitment for them also. So you get more followers, and then over
Mhm.
time you kind of convert them to into connections and can take it from there.
Makes
So
sense.
right. Then the last part is I think CTA. Okay, again, the Calendly link and the clear CTA in your about section. I think it's just calling out that what we discussed, right? That there are three CTAs that you can work on. So I think it's
About featured and the main title CTA.
yes. So I think it has got that interesting. Now it's just giving you a overall picture of your funnel. So I think top of the funnel is where you put down content, comments, and other things, right? Engage with the other people's content so that people can look at your profile and your headline. And then once they click, they come to your profile, and that's middle of funnel, which actually went into a lot of details.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think the summary is quite good in that aspect. It's
Yep, yep,
very
yep.
deep
It's quite
and
dense, quite detailed, I think.
it's quite detailed. So I think this is quite practical to work with.
Yep.
Then the bottom of the funnel, I think it's saying that you have no CTAs, right? So once even if somebody wants to work with you, they have no way to um, take
There's a lot of
any.
friction. They'll have to DM me and then they'll have to start the
Correct,
conversation.
correct. There's a lot of friction on that front. I think yeah. And this is the 30 yeah. And week four is when you actually start a enable creator mode and like goal full mode creator, right?
Okay.
To actually take leads. Next steps is this is I think where it wants to like this is the snapshot of your of all the things that we had talked about, and this is what it wants you to take home.
This is similar to what the credit card companies show us that how we can improve our credit score.
Correct. So it's giving
Top
you
five
hope.
steps.
Yeah. So after 1 week, you can go to say you were asking me, right? Would I get a passing marks after 1 week? Yes,
Yep.
you will, and it's giving you an estimate. And then within the first week, you can reach to a grade, and then within the top 30, first 30 days, you can actually reach to a respectable place, like really
Yep.
good. I don't
Yep.
think, right? So uh, this leaves any stone unturned in that aspect.
Yep. Yep.
Great.
This looks really good. I
Yeah,
haven't read each and every line, but it feels very good. I think I'll surely get a good amount of actionables as well as low-hanging fruits which I can work on, which I can work on.
definitely. Definitely, definitely. I didn't think so too. Great,
Hmm.
man. Thanks for the
Yep,
time. I think
yep, yep.
there's a lot that we have learned.
Thank you for doing my LinkedIn diagnosis.
Great, man. It was fun. But more to come. I think we'll do more such conversations,
Looking
and
forward.
this is just the
Looking
start.
forward.
Lovely, man. Thank you so much. Take
Yeah,
care.
thank you. Yep, you
Bye.
too. Okay, bye.
Thank you, guys. If you want to uh, have your own profiles breakdown, just like Siddharth had, you can reach out to me and we can work together or have some discussions over that.